Turn off your phone, close the door, put on headphones, get your notebooks out. We are going to write. Welcome back to the Virtual Writing Academy. It's been a long time since I last made you all cry. We need to do something about that. Before we begin though, for those of you joining in for the first time, this is the way class is going to work. I will give you a time writing exercise. I will shut up and you will write. Once the time is up, you will stop writing and I will start talking again. Simple as that. Once we're done with today's exercise, we will meet again and talk about our experiences. There is a little lesson behind this exercise, but I will not tell you what it is until the end. Why? Because the best learning is done by doing. So, go grab your notebook or open up your writing software of choice. You can minimize this video if you want. I will tell you when to bring it back up. For today's exercise, we're going to need music on the emotional side. Prepare to cry. For that, of course, I would recommend my latest playlist, Sorrow, a playlist about grief, death, and tragedies. Click on the link in the description below to go check it out, or go over to my profile, 8tracks.com/mkieran, to see all of my playlists. I'll give you a minute to go put on music. Feel free to pause the video if you want. I'll be here. Go. How's it go? Oh man, undead unicorns are the worst. Oh, are you ready? Good. Let's get started. As always, before we begin, I want to remind you that you are allowed to use your own characters for this exercise. You are free to change the setting and the characters to fit your current project. Whatever you need to get writing is fine by me. Now, let's dive right in. Innocent no more. You will have 10 minutes to write from the point of view of a young character. The catch? They have just witnessed something that will change them forever. Again, you will have 10 whole minutes to write from the perspective of a young character witnessing something that changes them forever. Is it positive change or negative change? What is it that they've just witnessed and how do they react to it? Is it something glorious or horrible? Only you can answer these questions. The time to write starts... Actually, let me give you the first line. This story begins like this. Life used to be so much easier. Enter the mind of this character and show us through their eyes as they realize that they will never be the same ever again. Only you can write this story, writerly friend. Be brave and do not doubt your pen. 60 seconds remaining. Alright, time's up, pencils down, fingers off the keyboard. If you minimize the video, bring it back up. Let's take a deep breath. Did I make you cry? I mean, it's not that I gain strength and eternal youth through your tears, because I do, but aside from that, I think that writing about emotional things is important. I have said this before, and I'm going to repeat myself, but aside from characters, my favorite thing in fiction is drama. And I don't mean that in the sort of she said, he said, she said sort of office drama. I mean drama in the theatrical sense. You know, dramatical things happening, and emotional reactions, and characters making tough choices and making mistakes, things like that. Those are the things that excite me the most. And if you pay attention, you may realize that that was the driving factor behind me writing Raven's Gem. That being said, the other point of this exercise is to once again punch in the face that one question I get all the time. You see, I often get people messaging me asking me how they can go about writing something they have never experienced. Now, it's impossible for me to know what you all wrote about because this was a pretty open-ended prompt, but I have the feeling that if any of you wrote about, I don't know, a young character dealing with their parents dying, or seeing the fall of an empire, or death of a close friend, I'm pretty sure that all of us have not actually experienced those things in real life. At least I hope not. Well, I personally think that it is because of our human ability to empathize with others. Regardless of our experiences, where we came from, or where we plan to be going, we all have the ability to get in someone else's head and see the world through their eyes and feel their feelings. That's why I think this exercise was really effective, because it forced you to get into the head of this young character who used to look at the world in one particular way, and now that this has happened, they realize that they are never going to be the same person ever again. There's a lot of noise out today. So, consider this your formal reminder that no, you do not need to have experienced something in real life to be able to write about it. All you need to do is to be able to get into a person's head and see the world through their eyes. Also, a little reminder that stories do not need to be about overarching, enormous, world-changing plots. Some stories can just deal with a person changing, or a person losing their innocence. Really, I think that a lot of us can relate more to the smaller stories than the bigger ones. I hope this helps, and I hope you didn't cry too much. Actually, I do hope you cried too much, because that means I'll stay forever young. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and subscribe if you want more. If you would like to share your writing with others, make sure to post it in the comments, along with any questions you may have or ideas for future lessons. And of course, if you would like your daily dose of writing advice and prompts, make sure to head over to my blog, maxkieran.tumblr.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time! Fun fact, this is not actually coffee. Tears of never-ending sadness. Yum, 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 yum.